people. This is your history, the first chapter. What you don't know, it can't hurt you, right? White lies made you blind, it's all lies and deception. White lies blinding eyes to disguise the objective. Analyze life, ask questions. Why? What's the message? Harmless white lies got your state of mind in possession. White lies made you blind, it's all lies and deception. White lies blinding eyes to disguise the objective. Analyze life, ask questions. Why? What's the message? Harmless white lies got your state of mind in possession. When the soil of this country first touched their feet and perceived the deceit it would meet from these law junkies, it was traded for bees. Seeds raped, kicked and bees. Deeds raped till it bleeds. The seeds all turned bloody from the wars on its shores, and it's shown no remorse. 500 years later, all it knows is more swords in the course of the foreign-born conquerors started on land where the Moors used to reign, till they were overcame in the Lord's name and became Portugal and Spain, but they never stayed. Gold's what they searching for. The Puritans came, changed everything. Slaughterang Indians of the Eastern Plains. How could you ignore this legacy, a vicious cycle full of rifles and Bibles? Bad memories turned American idols of liars whose words for centuries made them liable. By any means burn their enemies, killing their rivals. For every promise it's made, 20 children get slaved. Innocent women and men get captured and turned to slaves. But it's all justified for capital to get made. How could just puff up in pride, legitimizing their ways, unless you swallowed the lies? But somebody gotta pay. This country got truth shackled and buried in shallow graves. Practicing savage ways, snakes and wolves in disguises. Ain't no mysteries, this is your history. Open your eyelids. White lies made you blind, it's all lies and deception. White lies blinding eyes to disguise the objective. Analyze life, ask questions. Why? What's the message? Harmless white lies got your state of mind in possession. White lies made you blind, it's all lies and deception. White lies blinding eyes to disguise the objective. Analyze life, ask questions. Why? What's the message? Harmless white lies got your state of mind in possession. Flip to the next chapter. After slave masters figured they couldn't capture the Indians because they lacked the proper conditioning, plus had the whole terrain mastered to benefit their deliverance from their captors. They have to begin pillaging African villages, creating the middle passage. A month or more chained and plague infected cabins. From shore to shore, the only escape, deaths or overboard. Many went dead or alive. Suicide would rather commit because of what to survive meant. No denying how we were stripped upon arriving of culture and language in this environment. The anguish from violence hung heavy while most remained silent, despite killings and lynching, showing defiance for uprising. No more dehumanizing, riding like Nat Turner, tumbling back in a burner. Truth and VC, other unknown names deserving repeating. We carry a legacy until we stop breathing, until we stop believing what they won't stop teaching. These words I'm not conceiving, cause you will not deceive me. This nation's ruled from a house built by slaves in DC. Every president we got gained from being greedy. We see in Babylon's last days, it's time's up. Y'all better wise up or rise up, y'all. Believe it. White lies made you blind, it's all lies and deception. White lies blinding eyes to disguise the objective. Analyze life, ask questions. Why? What's the message? Harmless white lies got your state of mind in possession. But I'm still living in the past, right? That chapter's done, over and gone, elapsed, right? Feeling like I'm trapped in my last life, wondering how can we exist through the madness and get the facts right? I mean, I'm trying to harness the rage, feel like the whole country's harboring hate. The monster's still in the market to maim. The saga's the same, it ain't a part of the drama that's changed. Matter of fact, Hell's Kitchen's thermometer's raised. Ask and I'll explain how we ignorant and living in myths, like we still got shackles on our brains. The evidence is plain, ain't no going against the grain, cause you'll discover things like how Wall Street was named after a barricade made by African slaves to keep the British and the Indians away from their terrain, fueling the economy by dealing in human trade. Now you can use it, invest in the lucrative stock exchange. You saying it's a part of the game, I say you pardon and rape, and I don't listen to the press because this jargon is fake. He trying to put them stars in my veins, but in reality they send a pour of water, put more food on their plate. The rules of engagement is abusing all of the rules that they making, and how much more can you take before you break and wait? They equating patriotism with violence in the name of liberation and unifying. Make no mistakes, when you pledging allegiance to these here divided states, you in agreement with the blood on the hands you used to shake. Damn, I wonder what that must feel like. But what you don't know can't hurt you, right?